Well, here we are in Berlin on the eve of Euro 2024. Ivan Toney very much part of the England party as they bid to win their first major trophy since the 1966 World Cup. Lots of interest in Toney and his future as the transfer window also swings open this week. And speaking to talkSPORT earlier in the week, Toney made it pretty clear he feels he's ready for a move to one of the Premier League's biggest clubs.
I did have one more question for you. I was going to be cheeky with it, actually, because it's remiss of me not to talk about your future. And I know you're not going to tell me anything. However, how is it coming into a major tournament? You might know and just have not told us yet. There's something else that you can tell us, as well as the tattoo that you might be getting, where your future lies next season. I'm a Brentford player. I have a year left. Obviously, going into a major tournament, that's my main focus now. But after this, I'll be going back to Brentford and then I'll be a Brentford player still. So, how flattering is it to be linked with the big name clubs that we're hearing you linked with? Yeah, it's nice to be linked with other clubs, but like I've had disappointment in the past and nothing's done until it's done. Like I said, I'm still a Brentford player and I still got to be focused on that and doing well for Brentford on the coming season. So that's the main thing. Without any disrespect at all to Brentford when I say this, how important or how ready are you for a big move? Well, obviously, if it was to come, then I'll be ready regardless. But like I said, I got to remain focused and not let other things and other noise get the best of me and just focus on what I need to be doing with my club. So that was a typically bullish Toney talking up his chances of joining one of the Premier League's elite clubs. There is a big stumbling block, though, to him getting that dream move away from the G-Tech. My understanding is that Brentford won't entertain any offers under £60 million. That's a big price tag for a player who isn't exactly in the first flush of youth at 28 years of age. Didn't really tear up too many trees either at Brentford after returning from his betting ban. In fact, by the end of the season, Thomas Frank was preferring to use Brian Mbeumo back from injury and Johan Wissa up front, with Toney quite often starting on the bench. He has been subject of interest from Arsenal. I know talks have taken place between their sporting director Edu and Toney's representatives. Doesn't look at this stage as if the Gunners will follow up that interest, even though they've missed out on another target in the form of Benjamin Šeško, who signed the new contract at RB Leipzig. Tottenham need a new number 9. I think Tammy Abraham is ahead of Toney on their shopping list, again available at a much cheaper price. Chelsea as well look like they're pursuing interest in John Duran, and I believe Dominic Solanke is higher in their thoughts than Toney. So where does it leave the England international? Manchester United, they have a long list of potential striker targets. Toney, I'm told, is on that list. But again, at 28, £60 million, doesn't really seem to fit the profile of the type of player that Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe want to bring to Old Trafford. I think if Brentford don't lower that price, Toney may end up staying.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.